were trying to get the camera go around. Why isn't it going around? Why isn't the camera going around? When I rotate the phone, the camera's supposed to go around. It's not. Leonardo, how are you? Good morning. Why is the camera not doing what it's supposed to do? I rotate it this way, it's supposed to go that way. Let me see what's showing up on camera. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, you're all there is right now. Let me see. Trying to get the camera right. Hey Rob, I'm gonna reset it, guys. Hold on a minute. Let me reset. Can you guys see me? Well, Long Island, that's our friend Christine and Jason. I'm just saying thoughts and prayers. I haven't heard from them. I've texted them a couple of times. You know, they both have the C word, and Jason was in the hospital, and I just want to have everyone give our thoughts and prayers to them because they are very good friends of ours, and we just want to make sure they're they're on the mend and that they're doing okay. And you know, we don't expect them to come on a live stream if they're sick, but we just want to make sure that they know that we're caring about them and we send them our best. That's all. Uh, yeah, I could see you guys, but like I said, my picture, I turned the camera and it's not working. I don't know what the heck is going on. If Sparky's here, maybe if Sparky chimes in, he could help me out. Normally, when I go on the stream, I turn my camera lengthwise and I get a nice lengthwise shot, but this way it's not doing it. You know? Oh, yeah, definitely positive. Let me just go into my settings real quick with camera. I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Hey, Tim, let me just go into my settings and see if my camera's all messed up. Let's see. Okay, oh, let me try it again. Nope, it still comes up. Well, you got me portrait, guys. That's all right for now. Yeah, thoughts and prayers, everyone. Hello, Park Nest, Tim. Hello, everybody. Simone, Henry, Leonardo, everybody's in there. Good morning. It's 12 degrees here in Monroe. Happy Sunday to everybody. Again, thoughts and prayers to our friends Jason and Christine. I just want them to know that they are in our thoughts and prayers, and if they chime in and they want to listen to us while they're recouping, more power to them. We know we love you guys, so just saying cheers to the pates. I know when I'm not feeling good, some words of encouragement always help me, so that's what I'm trying to do for them. That's all. Trying to send positive thoughts their way. That's all. Small breakfast today, just an egg sandwich. Nothing crazy today. I got the truck back. We got old Dodge. The old Dodge is back. The front end feels like new. I'm on the road again. It feels so good. So thanks to Rob Tartaglia in Monroe. He was the guy who did it. He works out of his house. He's got his own little business there. And thanks to you, Rob. I appreciate it. You did banging work. Great work. Feels fantastic. So nice to have the truck back. Now I can start doing more small engine stuff. All right. Who else we got here? You see, we got Rob's in there. Leonardo's in there. Chris, John Rhodes. Good morning. Simone, Leonardo, Henry, Cliff Cadell. Hello, Cliff. Timmy, Parkness, Chris. Okay. That's all right. Sorry about the portrait landscape there. The portrait. I'm trying to figure out why my camera doesn't want to do that. Normally, when you turn it sideways, the iPhone will go landscape. It doesn't want to do it. So if anybody knows if there's a lock or something to make your portrait and landscape not work correctly, let me know, and I'll change it. But right now, when I flip the phone sideways, it is not doing anything. So what's everybody up to? Henry, what are you up to, buddy? Now that I got wheels, I can come back up. We can do some videos. It's going to be so nice not having to worry about driving with... let me put the link out there. I was driving like 30, 40 miles an hour for the past 3-4 weeks because anything over that, I hit a bump. My front end would do the old death wobble. All right, let me get the link out there. Invite, copy, banner. Let's see. More. Post comment. Paste. Chat. All right, there's the link. Let me look at settings in camera. Front camera. Yep, we got front camera. That's good. But there's no other settings. It says if you have problems, restart your device. Well, I did restart my device twice. General, let me see. Shift videos for comments, banner. I don't know. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Shift video. I turn that off. Let's go back. Audio is good. Everybody can hear me okay, I'm assuming. I'm hoping everybody can hear me. Try it again. Nope. I don't know why it's doing that. First time it's done that in a while. Let me hit camera. Nope. Broadcast info. Let's see what shows up here. Nope. That's okay. Nothing in settings. Layout. Nothing there. Let's see. Like I said, 12 degrees here in Monroe, Connecticut. How do I pin the if anybody knows, how do I pin the link? It's weird being in portrait versus landscape. The screen looks totally different. So if I go in the comment and I hit the 3 buttons, if I hit star comment, I don't know what that does. You can star important comments so you remember to discuss them during the show. Yeah, that doesn't help me. So like I said, good morning, everybody. This one, hopefully we will hear from the pates. If not, you can only pin in YouTube chat. Oh, okay. Well, you know what, Parkness? I got another phone. So let me do that. Let me go into the other one because I can do that. We're multitasking here. YouTube. All right, let me go into the other phone, see if I can pin it. Let's see, my channel, videos. Oh, there we go. Let's see my channel. And let's see. Nope, that was from. Nope. Let's see. Go ahead, pin. All right, Boats is here. Oh, there we go. Some more people. What's for breakfast today, Boats? We have an egg sandwich. Actually, it's a Western on a hard roll. How do you turn the rotate on the phone? Is that in the regular when you go up? Hold on a second. Oh, Spark. Speaking of devil. All right, Spark, help me out, buddy.
What?
I turn my phone sideways and it doesn't do the landscape like it's supposed to do.
Because you need to scroll down and look for auto. Look for. I think it's called. Give me a second. It's called auto rotate.
Let's see. Auto rotate.
You got a Samsung, haven't you?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Portrait orientation lock on.
Yeah, that's it. You need to turn it off.
Now I got portrait orientation lock off. It was off, Sparky. Hold on.
Yeah. And you got auto rotate as well.
Where's auto rotate? Where's that?
It should be in your folder. It should be in one of them menus.
Like settings or something?
No. When you scroll down, you got a Samsung phone, haven't you?
No, like iPhone. So when I'm scrolling down,
even bloody worse. What do you expect?
It says, wait a minute, video EFF off. I don't know what that means. Hold on. There's a picture, screen mirroring. No, I don't care about that. Focus, the flashlight. It's got this.
It should be there, auto rotate.
Huh. I don't see it.
Not. And then it's on the. There you go. It's disappeared.
I got a timer. Man, I suck at this. Let's see. Let me try it again.
Let me see who's in chat for a second.
Oh, someone else in the basement. Let me see who's there.
Hello, everyone in chat. I'm here. I've just finished radio. Don't worry, 3 hours of radio. Hello, Simone.
Hiya.
Let me change the picture here. Hold on.
I do apologise. I haven't got back to anybody yet because I've been that busy with my email box keeps getting full up.
There we go. All right. Oh boy, I got more. We got Park Nest. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, Parky.
Hi, Park Nest.
I am live, by the way, on radio, so don't worry. I'm not when you're live.
No problem. Let's see. Oh, Chris, you're talking about the Green Bay game. I'm pissed off because that's my team. They lost in the snow. I can't believe it. But I'm in the YouTube chat, Parky. I got the YouTube chat on my other phone.
Yeah,
but I don't even see the comment that I put in.
Apologies
there it is. Okay.
Parents.
So I click.
Well, just put link in and then pin it. Yeah, post a link again.
Yeah, that's all.
Just gonna move you.
All right.
And then you should be able to pin it.
Yeah, Edward Burke. Hello, Timmy's still here. Jason Summers, Boats.
Must be like an auto rotate setting, even on a crapple.
Yeah, I don't even know where. It's probably in my settings or something.
No, it can't put the phone there.
And on Android, if you scroll down from top, to turn on your Wi-Fi and stuff, it's in there.
You look nice and cozy there, Simone.
Crapple.
Yeah, trying to keep warm.
It's down to 5 at the moment. Yes.
Yes, 4 degrees here.
I'm all depressed, Chris. Packers are my team. You guys with your football, us with our American football. My team lost last night. They played a team from San Francisco where it's always hot and sunny, and they had a big snowstorm and they still lost. But cold here, 12 degrees, so it's a little chilly here.
Right, I got the blades off the mower.
Oh, there you go. Well, blades is more. Oh, is that the kind that has the more than one blade on it?
It's a big disc with
ventilation.
Yeah, that's your boss.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's got 4 blades off the side.
Oh.
Now,
4.
I've got one of them here. There's 4 of them, and it's slightly bent on the side there.
No, right? I think they're meant to have a bend in them.
Meant to be like that. That's
yeah.
But
look on the that's no good. That cracker's no good. You got to get new blades.
Oh,
you don't want that crack. It'll migrate. It'll migrate and blow the blade apart.
They all look like that.
Really?
Yeah.
This is an Australian mower we're talking about.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Now, the bolt that holds it on, this is going to be a problem. Okay. What I've had to do to get the nut off,
Yep.
I needed to grind it down.
To fit on a wrench?
No, to get the heat into it because I didn't have my heat gun.
Ah.
And
Boy, you're resourceful. Holy cow.
I am. And at the same time, it's got an Allen head.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Wow.
rounded.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
rounded.
Yep.
So I had to try and jam it against the vise to try and do it. Now it's got a washer, which is
lock washer. Yep.
That's split on all of them.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's lock washer.
Yeah, it's got a green washer on there as well.
Yep.
But the nut itself, if I can try and zoom in there, I don't know if you can see, it's got a keyway. It's got a lock.
What, the bolt?
Yeah, you can just about see it there.
A keyway.
Oh yeah, on the head.
Oh yeah. It's got a key tab, like a key tab.
Yeah, I need to
that's to hold something in place.
Yeah, I need to find 4 more of these. If I can't, I'm going to have to get some with a square shoulder on the inside.
Yeah, like carriage bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, carriage bolt, but just cut it down. I need to try and find a way of fixing this.
That is one strange mower, even for an Aussie one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it's really rusty.
What's the exact model?
It's a Victor,
hey, Mark.
A, not a Victor.
Victor, yeah.
Victor A.
Cold, Dick Cold.
That's all it says on the bodywork. The rest of it is just the same.
No model number on it.
It's a Briggs and Stratton. The model number is on the casing. There
should be a label with serial number and whatnot.
Oh, hang on, that's on the back where the bucket goes on.
Yeah, it'll be at the back of the deck next to where grass box fits.
Okay. I don't know. I did look on eBay. I can't find these kind of bolts.
Yeah, I've never seen them with like that little key in them. That's kind of odd.
Well, when I started undoing them, the first 2 bolts rounded where the Allen key goes. The other 2 I managed to keep in position. I had to put the boss, as Partners calls it, in the vise, jam it shut, put the Allen key on the back, and have the arm hitting the top of the vise at the back. And as I undid it with a 14mm spanner, it was really, I thought the Allen key was going to snap. I really did. It was flexing so much. But I managed to get 2 of them undone completely. But the other 2, I had to jam them against the vise. It was very difficult to get it undone. But one of
that bowl, it's got that notch in it. It must engage in something.
It does. It engages in the back of the boss. But the other one I had to grind down. It wouldn't come undone. Yeah, the other one wouldn't come undone. I had to grind it right down to the thread and hit it off. I had to smack it off with a hammer and a chisel.
Mm-hmm.
So
the wrench is your friend.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sounds like going to be a fun time for you doing that one.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean up the boss and paint it, even though there's no rhyme or reason to it. I just want to do it.
Well, why not?
Exactly.
Simone, I just have one question, Simone. Why are you still in a bathrobe? It's 12 o'clock.
It's a dressing gown. It's Sunday.
It's a Sunday day rest.
Exactly.
It's not got dressed yet.
No.
You're not going anywhere, are you?
No.
Yeah, see, I don't care what day it is. I'm up and out at 5 a.m.
It's usually duvet.
Back,
It's usually duvet day.
Yeah.
I like a duvet day, but I've been up since crack of dawn. I've been up since 4:30 this morning.
Oh my word.
Cooking full English breakfast this morning.
I woke up at 8.
Neil, are you an insomniac, Sparky?
Yes. 100%. I have about an hour's sleep.
Oh, you're a night owl.
Yeah, an hour and a half of sleep. Basically,
you're like a Monty Python lumberjack. You work all night and sleep all day.
I try and have a good time, good sleep, but I can't do much. The weather doesn't help, does it, really? That's all done.
Work all night and sleep all day.
That's all done. That's me finished. Radio's done.
That is not a typical lawnmower blade.
No, it's not. It really is not.
It's a completely different configuration.
Yeah,
It's
that's for like
great, isn't
a
it?
flail mower, like a
Why have I lost sound?
Because
great.
But
Yeah,
you're
we a
saying
typical
the V
lawnmower.
grooves
The
are in
metal is-
all of them?
Yeah, they're all like that. The metal is
Huh.
pretty thick,
Yeah.
but it's got a mulch setting
Yeah,
as well as like throwing it into the collector.
that's
Your
weird.
Your
'Cause-
typical lawnmower has a boss and just a single blade, and it's all held together by a bolt into the shaft.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was called a boss.
Yeah, but the boss is the bit
The big
between
bit
the blade and
sits in there like that.
the shaft.
Now that
drive shaft
the tab itself goes into the blade and
No,
locks
the
the
tab
screw.
itself goes into the boss, and then
Yeah.
that goes through there. It was that way round. That way round.
I'm just wondering what's the function.
Is there a
of
notch
that,
in the
really?
hole on the blade? You know,
Not
the
on
hole
the
where the
blade
bolt goes
itself.
through.
No, it's only on the
but
boss.
that notch is for something.
Well, it keeps
what, on
that
there, you
bushing
mean?
from rotating, but
That
what's
notch
the sense?
on the bowl, the shoulder of the bowl at the
Oh,
head.
yeah.
That's for some. That's to locate something.
Yeah, it's a locating tab basically. But
Yeah, but it's not the blade.
No, it definitely goes into the boss.
Yeah, but if it goes into the boss, so they act
Yeah,
as one
confirm
piece, so it doesn't
that's typical
spin.
Aussie setup.
But why would you care if you tighten it with a lock washer? Who cares, right?
But yeah, apparently that's a contradict. It's the typical Aussie setup.
Oh, a lot of Australian is like that.
Okay. Cheers,
But
Nick.
I knew Victa was an Australian make.
Yeah. Oh, Sparky's in the chat. All right, Spark.
I had no idea when I saw it online. Thinking,
No problem,
that's
Sparky.
Australia. Wouldn't have had a clue. I don't know if I can get these in stainless, because that would be nice if I could.
You might not be able to get them all. Just to
Yeah,
you
the
have to
heads-
import them from Australia.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, so Simone, your audio's muted.
You're muted,
Your
Simone.
audio
You're
is
muted.
muted.
You're muted.
We can't hear you.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
Me.
There we go. No. Sorry, that was me.
It wasn't me.
That was me.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Like I said, my phone is on portrait, so everything's tiny. It's hard to see anything.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get these in stainless or not. Or something.
No, you don't want stainless. Stainless is too soft. You don't want the stainless.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Stainless will shear faster than regular steel.
Oh, I
It's
thought
not the
mine
same
was-
as.
Yeah, stainless is not as strong
It's
as
not-
regular steel.
It's not the same. It's not the same as a mild steel. Probably because of chromium content.
I thought mild meant it was softer.
No, it's just a different. It's just normal steel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no carbon in it, no iron, so it's you don't get the strength of it like you do with carbon steel.
Yeah, with stainless steel, there's chromium in it, which
The only
corrosion.
stainless steel that you can harden is 400 series stainless. When you buy stainless steel, there's different grades: 300 series, 400 series. 300 series stainless is like for the medical industry, for like tools and inserts for your body and stuff, because 300 series will not rust. 400 series is magnetic, and you can harden it, and it will rust.
I see. Okay.
Yep.
See, I don't know a lot about metal.
I used to make shafts years ago, and we used to have to anneal them and machine them and heat treat them. So I know a lot
You
about
have
that.
to be everything in helicopter industry, don't you?
No, not helicopter. This is my first job I started. They actually had us.
Oh, the bearings.
We did like 20 different jobs in the plant, so they could tell where they wanted to put you. So you had to work every single job in the plant, which was great. I learned all kinds of manufacturing.
Yeah. So you're metallurgist and machinist.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Rob.
Morning. Well, it's not morning anymore, is it? It's got to be.
What are you doing, Georgia?
Yep, Rob.
Every time I see Rob's sticker, I see the green and the red. I think it's Christmassy. I think it's
Hey,
like
Rob.
lights.
You'll think of the onion, dear. The onion head.
What's Boat say? I learned a little trick. Get more leverage on Allen key. Place a section of small black pipe over the Allen key, and it keeps it from flexing. Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting.
I tell you though, in a pinch though, I've seen a lot of people. If you take the next size up Torx bit and bang it in there, it'll lock in, and you'll get a decent grip.
Yeah, it's just getting the Torx bit out.
Well, I don't think you'll get it out. I think that's a one-time thing if you just want to get something apart.
But I mean, this one, I think mill size, it was a 4 mil.
Oh, that's tiny.
I did try a 5 mil, or at least I think it was a 5 mil. But it wouldn't fit. It was too big.
Yeah.
and I was thinking about putting in a different drive bit.
Well, sometimes if you put Imperial in, the English version, sometimes you can get one. If you get one close, you can get it to work.
Yeah,
But
we
too many people
like
just round it off, and that's it.
Yeah. With the Allen keys I've got are high tensile. They're not going to round.
Mm.
They were quite expensive.
Well, it's not the Allen key itself you're worried about. It's your ball that's more likely to round off.
Yeah.
Well, the amount of rust.
You guys ever see how they make that hexagon hole in a screw?
No.
It's called rotary broaching. If you ever have a free minute, look up rotary broaching, and it's really cool. They take a bit that's the shape of the hex, and on the end, it's not flat. It's got a concave shape to it, very, very sharp tool steel. And you put it in either a lathe or a screw machine, and it goes like this, vibrates really fast, and it cuts around and around and around and works its way into the screw. So if you look at the bottom of that screw, you'll see like a little curly cue of metal. That's where the metal's being broached down into it. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
They call it broaching. It's pretty cool.
I'll look that up. That sounds quite...
rotary broaching. And you can do all kinds of... You can make hex, square holes out of round holes. You can make all kinds of shapes.
Hex bolts.
Weld the key on the bolt. Yeah, there you go. But then you got to cut it off, and you have.
Yeah. I'd rather not weld my very expensive Allen key set.
Oh, Park Nest, you all right? You all right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Man, you're like hacking up a lung there all day. What are you
doing? Just a cough. I got a bit of cold. That's all.
You gotta put a little toddy in that drink there. A little bit of the hard stuff.
No, it's just tea.
That's your problem. It's not iron brew. You gotta get back on the iron.
Oh, don't worry. I've got iron brew to hand. Not wrong with the cup of tea.
I had some iron brew the other day. I hadn't had that in a long time.
Just any tea.
Oh, I like tea at the moment. Been drinking a lot of it. Unfortunately, my mugs for my channel are all tea stained. I drink so much of the stuff.
I'll just help if you wash them.
I do.
Yo, hey, Mick.
Hi, bud.
Hey, Mick.
Hey, Mick.
What's going on?
All good. All good.
All good in the hood.
Thanks for the advice with the mower.
Oh, you're welcome. It helped.
Well, I got a new spark plug and the coilers on the way. New coils on the way.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
It doesn't have a micro switch, weirdly.
Get out. How does it kill it? How does it kill the engine?
I don't know.
Do you have to pull the handle in to start it?
You've got a lever.
Yeah, the bail on top. That goes right to a kill switch.
If you've got a lever, it's got a kill switch.
It's got a mechanism where it slides across the top of this bracket and touches.
Yeah, but that's what they call a kill switch. Some of them have actual micro switches. Some of them the tab just hits a ground, so it grounds out the coil.
Yeah,
6 to 1/2 dozen of the other. Yeah.
But
I mean, we say micro switch, but it doesn't have to be a switch.
Yeah, it's going so far, but it's not touching that little piece of metal.
Well, you can tell because if you put a meter on it, you can do a continuity test to see if it's working. That's all.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Yeah. Hey, here's our friend Morten from Denmark. He's a good friend of Klaus. He's been in the stream a couple times. Nice guy. He was on the chat yesterday. So hello, Morten. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, he's got a channel. He's got one channel where he does Danish tractors, European tractors, and he has another channel where he does like home repair. So good guy. Trollman, and his name is Morten.
Boats, what's Battleship Coffee?
It used to be Navy did boats. Is ex-US, is a US Navy veteran.
Yeah, so USS Iowa, the big boat.
Yep, the one and only, the legendary battleship.
Pete Froud is here. Hello, Pete. How you doing?
Yeah, Ken.
Hey, Pete.
Oh,
a bit more legendary than this bad boy.
What do you got, buddy? Hold on. What are you looking at?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, is that one of ours? Is that an S-76?
That's cool.
Does it have wheels on it or skids, Mick?
Wheels.
Okay, because none of ours have skids. Ours are all wheels. It looks like one.
Just come over top of my house and just landed.
What is it, like a hospital thing or business?
I thought it was a business one at first, but it has got a big camera on the front of it, and but they don't land down here for no reason, Ken. You know what I mean?
Well, either news or weather too.
It's either police or air ambulance.
Yes, it's probably
a lot of weather choppers too. Do the weather and traffic.
It's probably hem.
Mick, have you seen these bolts before?
the carriage, those flathead bolts with the little tab on the end. It's like a carriage bolt with a key on it.
Oh, what's that off?
It's for
That's off the
that
mower.
mower she has for Australia with the flail.
She's got Australian
blades.
mower.
No, not seen one of them before. Where does that go?
That goes to the boss and the blades.
Oh, okay. So it's an adaptation for the to hold it on. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's weird. Yeah,
yeah.
Interesting.
So it sits inside there. So is that a quad system? Is it or dual system? What is it?
Yeah, it's got a quad system, and the boss itself has got upturned blades.
Yeah,
as well.
over here we have these ones over here. Well, I've got it. Yeah. Over here, our quad systems are like this.
Can I modify it to a different boss?
Yeah. What you could probably do.
It's a Briggs engine, isn't it? So
Yeah.
could you try just a normal single blade boss?
Yeah, you can replace it with a washer, I think.
No, what you could do is you buy one of these.
Oh yeah.
So it's got a round shoulder instead of having that key.
Yeah, and then the blade would sit on that chamfer.
Yeah.
The blade would sit on that chamfer, and then you put that up in, and then you backpack it with a washer on top on the other side.
Yeah.
And you're not on top of that, yeah.
Nylock to locate it.
But it's a similar setup to this one actually, because you've got
Yeah,
that.
well, there will be because this is off of a haterette, which is very, very similar to what you've got.
Yeah. The nut has got like a green washer that goes on it as well.
Yeah, that's a lock washer, but you don't need that. You can like Mick has the nylock nut eliminates the lock washer.
Yeah.
The idea is that the blade doesn't press down tight onto that. The blade has to rotate. The blade has to rotate.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that.
But yeah, I'll have a look, see if I can just modify it or upgrade it or just change
it's acting like a miniature shoulder screw where the shoulder bottoms out so the blade is free to rotate.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if the blades are solid, you might as well have a solid blade,
That's
straight
true.
across.
Yeah, they are. They don't move in any fashion. So
Oh, you never guess what I got. Oh,
hemorrhoids.
No, they're cool.
Joking.
Coronavirus.
I'm
Cool.
joking.
I'll show you.
Uh-oh. Wait, does that have to do with a wish list? Bless you again, Parkness, for the 72nd time.
Are you ready?
Go for it.
Got myself a red jumper.
Uh-oh. What's on the other side?
Booyah!
Oh, cool. Look at that.
Nice.
Terrell fixes all.
What are you doing?
There's your dinner. Oh yeah.
What size is that? It looks like my size.
It's a extra large in
Hang on, guys.
in the US, so that'd be a double XL in ours. But the thing is, Ken, since I've been on my diet, I've lost 2 stone, and now
You down to large?
Well, I was a 3 extra large.
Actually,
So
not for nothing. Your arms even look a little smaller. Seriously, they do.
Now,
Slimline Mick.
There you
check
go.
me out, gone down in size, baby. Oh yeah.
Good times.
You're gonna have to redo your intro though, so when you're reaching for the stars, we can see the smaller arms now.
Yeah.
No, you look good though. You feel good, Mick?
Yeah, feeling good, mate. Yeah, I've got another 3 stone to lose.
Wow. So how much per week, Mick? How much are you losing per week, roughly?
It fluctuates on average anywhere between a pound to I've gone right up to where have I lost you? Where'd he go? That's weird. That's come through over on
What?
That's weird. That didn't come over on StreamYard on Chrome. That came over on that. Between a pound and £5 a week I'm losing.
Okay, so not bad.
All depends. All depends on what I'm munching.
Let me throw the link back out there, guys. Let's see. Post.
I'm going to quickly look on eBay.
That's got him.
There's the link. Yeah, 35 in the house. Thank you.
was just reading the old title there. There's my little rider boy. He's coming down. Is that thoughts and prayers for the Pates? Is that Jason?
It is.
Yeah, I haven't heard from them. I texted them a couple of times, and I understand if they can't answer a text. I just want them to know that we're in their wheelhouse. We're praying for them, and we're there for them. That's all. I just want them to know that.
Yeah, I did message him on Instagram, but it's not been active. But is he rough then? Is he?
Well, he was in the hospital, so that's the thing. So I'm just hoping everything's okay. I mean, no news is good news, but we'll see. But like I said, if I hear anything, I'll let everybody know. But I'm just hoping thoughts and prayers, and that C word is tough, and he got it pretty good.
My niece, one of my youngest nieces, she's just got over it, and now her sister has just copped it this week. So her sister had it last week. She tested negative. Blah blah blah. She went to school. The older one. 2 days later, she's now copped off of her friends at school as well.
Oh.
Yeah, Pete, he had to go to the hospital because it got that bad. I just don't know how he is. Like I said, it's their personal life. I don't want to intervene, but I just want them to know if they're sitting there and they turn on YouTube, they can hear us, give them well wishes. And I know it makes a lot of difference when I'm not feeling good.
We're all part of one family, one way or another.
That's it.
We're all related to each other. We're all human, so we're all related somewhere along the line.
Yep.
Georgia, for God's sake.
Well, she's
running around like crazy today. She's all over the shop. I've seen a blade for the mower. £15.
Yeah.
£25, but that's for a Hater Harrier 41. Apparently, it fits.
It all depends. It all depends on what setup you've got, Simone.
Yeah.
What is the brand? What are we talking about, Simone?
Getting a replacement blade like Partner said, like a
but what's your brand though? What's that Australian brand of the mower?
Victor.
It's a Victor, okay. But the mower.
I'll put it in the chat.
But the engine itself, though,
the Briggs.
Yes, a Briggs. It shouldn't really make a huge amount of difference.
No. It will do because although the engine is a Briggs, Victors generally used to come with 2-stroke engines on them. So.
This is a 4.
It's not so much the engine; it's the accessory to go with it. So I think you'll probably need to get a like for like blade. Has it got a disc on the bottom, Simone, or is it just a?
Yeah, it's got a disc. It's a Boss, like Partner said. Sorry to keep banging on about this.
It's got a disc like that, yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and then the blades bolt onto.
Yeah, mine looks a bit more vicious.
Yeah. You just have to make sure that the shoulder bolt looking attachment screw lets them rotate. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. I've got one here. I've got a Hater right here.
Now, is it only on the very small ones, Mick? The small diameter ones?
Say again.
Is it only on the smaller diameter mowers that they do that flail setup?
No, I do my big boy too.
Well, the blades don't.
You guys call them bush hogs.
The blades.
Yeah, because we get them huge. I mean, we actually get the brush hogs are huge. The blades are like 3/8 thick.
Well, the blades on this don't move. They're fixed.
Yeah, definitely stay home, Chris.
No, they will move, Simone. What happens is as they get old, they round off. But you have 2 designs. You'll have a design.
Here we go. Hey guys, look at what I found. Hold on, look what I found on eBay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Bloody hell!
The whole set. The whole set with washers, bolts, everything for Victa.
That's it.
Oh my God! Can you send me? Could you email me that, Ken?
Yeah. This is actually I think it's out your way. It's a place called It's a place called SES Direct Limited. Sam Edwards Sam, SES Direct Limited. They're the ones that it's called a Victa tagged blade.
That's it.
So what happens, Simone, is that you get 2 types.
I'll find it and I'll drop a link in chat.
All right,
It's called okay. The company's
you get
in
2
New
types
Zealand,
of that machine. You'll get the disc type. Yeah, that's quite possible because the other ones used to be fitted on the Artesias. Used to have them. you get two types. You get a disc type, or you'll get a blade. You'll get a blade type like this, and then your blade would then fit on the end of each one, and that would spin as that blade rotates. That would spin independently through centrifugal force. And the idea is it should spin because if you hit a stump or something like that on the blade,
it'll just rotate. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, this one won't rotate.
But only because it's probably worn, sweetheart. That's all it is.
No, it's because they're shaped in a certain way. Whereas if they turn and hit the boss, they just because you've got that upturn on the blade.
They should rotate. They have to.
Rotate. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let me think. Let me think.
What's up, Boo?
Let me get my HMA now. I'll show you.
Yeah, but this website though.
What sizes of blade? There's different sizes of blade.
Oh,
Sir Mick, what's up? Bon matin.
Get 24-inch or like there's 18-inch.
Wait,
19 and 20.
Wait. No, I think you are right.
Pete, we're gonna see him go up in flames.
Yes, you are correct. Yes, I'll check my memory banks.
Yeah, it's different. Different size of lawnmower. If it's
sorry. Yeah, my bad.
But this company, Victa, VICTA, they're the ones that make the kits. VICTA.
That's it. Yeah, I was told they'd gone bust.
Well, I don't know. This place in New Zealand, SES Direct Limited, sells all the kits.
New Zealand.
I'll drop a link to my eBay search.
All right, thank
you. There you go. Yeah, it looks like they got all the kits for all of it.
So if there's enough, there's enough room in chat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what's cool, Simone? They show the kit that's got your blades with the notch in them. It's got the notch in it.
Okay.
Yeah, Ken. Yeah.
To the bottom of your blade with the notch.
There we go.
Let me show you.
Yeah, it could be probably an 18 or a 19-inch. 24 don't have a notch in it.
Yeah, 18 and 19 is what they're showing on the website.
Oh my word! Look, for one. Hang on, for two
no,
blades.
It's probably 19 or 20.
About tenner.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I need a set of 4, but it's only giving me a set of 2.
Yeah,
so buy 2 kits.
Yeah, just
that's what, £20?
That's what it looks like.
Mine.
Hang on, I've just got to come back to the
Mick,
screen.
flick one of them with your fingers. Show them how it spins.
They won't. They're worn, Ken.
Oh.
Okay.
I see what you mean.
My one, yeah. I need to take these bolts off and put new shoulder bolts in because they seize, but they will move to a degree. See?
Oh yeah.
But they should completely free spin. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that means I won't need to replace the blade, replace anything under there then, really, apart from just the blades and the bolts.
The blades and it's a shoulder bolt that makes the difference.
Yeah, to be honest with you, these blades look fine. So it's just, if I can.
Yeah, I didn't realize the notch was stock.
Can I just buy the bolts?
Yep. There's the link that Parkiness put out.
I might contact them and say, look, can I just buy bolts?
Yeah, but you know what? It looks like on here, New Zealand price, the kit is $6.99. So cheap. I mean, I don't know what that translates into New Zealand.
I'm trying to hide my face from Mick when he comes back.
Oh, the website's still active.
No, I'm hiding behind my that banner he's got down there. Oh crap! Hey Mick.
What's up, bro?
How you doing, Mick? I was trying to hide so you wouldn't see me. Like, who's that guy over there?
Yeah, but you
right there.
You said you can't see you, but then we hear you going, "Mama,
yeah,
you're there.
Yeah, but that's after you hit. See, I was trying to hide myself right there.
So you can use a normal blade, but the problem then becomes it is then no longer a bush hog, and the idea is. With the quad system blade, it's designed to cut grass up to your knee.
Oh, okay.
You know,
it won't get clogged because it rotates. Yeah,
it won't just clog. But if you're cutting grass that high, Ken, obviously you don't know what's in there.
That's true.
You know? So if you have a standard rotary blade and you hit something hard, then you're gonna bend your crank. So the quad system is designed for you to hit logs. It's designed to do that. So if you go up against a log or something like that, it won't hurt your engine.
These
lucky.
bolts,
Hey, Mike. How you doing, Mike?
I can't tell if these bolts have that oval chamfer on it. I can't tell. They're just too dark.
The way you'll know that they work, Simone, is when you're tight. When they're tight, the blade has to rotate. That's all. That's how you know they're worn out.
I dare say, Simone, what it would be is that if they don't have the same style bolt as what you have there, it will be an upgrade. So if it comes with the blade, with the bolts and what have you,
I'd buy it all.
It'll all match anyway. All you got to do is bolt it on, so it won't matter.
Because the keyway locks into the boss.
Yeah, but it may be a design change in it so that you don't. So
very possible. Very possible.
It will actually spin. I've had some 2-stroke Victors, but they had a standard rotary blade and then had the attachment on the end, which then free spun as well. I've had that design as well.
Right. Okay. I'm having. There's another picture. Hang on. No, they've definitely got the keyway on that one. That's brilliant. Okay. That set is exactly what I need. And they're £9.25 for a set of 2 blades, and there's only one available.
You got to find out how much shipping is, though, Simone, because I know New Zealand from here is crazy.
Yeah.
No, there's a here in King Stainton, which is Newton Abbot, and that's just up the road from me.
Oh, cool.
That is literally just up the road. I think just 2 blades will get me going for a little while.
Actually, what you could do, you could call our new friend Andrew from Andrew Small Engine, who lives very close to you, and have him help you out.
That's very possible. These blades look really thick as well compared to mine.
There's a set of 4 here, but that's Australia, £15.26. But postage is more than that.
Yeah.
I know from the US to New Zealand is ridiculous pricing.
Right. I'm watching.
Let's say me, it's on the other side of Earth.
I tell you, it's so nice to have my truck back. I didn't have a vehicle for like 3 days, and it like cripples you. Ugh.
That's why I have more than one road going.
Well, yeah, we have other. I borrowed my son's, but the thing is, with the truck, I can transport things. You know what I mean? Like you can't put a 600-pound generator in a Toyota Camry.
Camry's no lightweight.
No. But the thing is, to lift a 600-pound generator up and into a trunk, I didn't want to do that.
I'm glad I came on today. I found out some information I didn't know.
You should come on every time I'm on, Simone. Every time.
I do most times.
Should I know? You're one of my regulars.
See the power of the community here. We're helping you out, Simone, aren't we?
Exactly.
It's just cool seeing the different types of things around the world.
You know, the collective.
We don't have small flails.
It's almost like
that
I've
seen here. I mean, Cajun, have you seen small flail mowers like that here? I haven't really seen any small ones here.
No, not. You talking about with make showed underneath?
Yeah, like a flail blade that goes on the end of a regular blade or a disc. We have brush hogs, the big brush hogs, but not
bush
that small.
hogs, that they have 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah,
and there was where my hometown they had two blacksmiths, and one of them specialized just in bush hog blades.
Yep. Oh yeah, you go to Tractor Supply, they have a whole aisle. Yep.
No, he was a blacksmith. Now I'm talking about when I was young. He had a blacksmith shop. He took regular stock, steel stock.
Yep.
Made his bush hog blade for the parishes. We don't have counties. We have parishes.
Yep.
And the cities and all that. And he had that man stayed busy all the time. And those are the swing type. Bush hogs. Yep. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know the most popular ones around here are the Woods brand, WOODS, Woods. TB Woods. They make the big brush hogs for over here. Auto
we
style.
Just call them bush hogs. In fact,
bush hog. Well, we have 2 types though. We have bush hogs and we have brush hogs. The bush hogs have a thicker blade. They'll take trees down to like 2-3 inch diameter, where the brush hogs are more for like hay fields and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, he did both types. In fact, his blacksmith shop, he made bush hogs. Now these were the types that ran behind tractors.
Yeah, with 3-point hitch. Yep.
PTO, right?
PTO, yeah.
PTO driven. Yeah, he made the whole bush hog.
Yep.
And then well, he would buy the gearboxes from somebody else naturally.
Yep.
And then he made all the blades, and then he did all the blades and sharpened the blades.
Yep.
For all the companies or whoever was doing bush hogs.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know here there's two different types of blades though. You have the triangular blade that's more for like grasses and things like that. The straight blades that are really thick, those are for the bush hogs that do like trees and bushes and where you're clearing a lot, you know.
Right. Correct. And these blades were like 4 foot long.
Wow.
You know,
holy cow.
Yeah. I'm talking about wide bush hogs. Okay?
Oh yeah, 6-7 footers. Yeah, big ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. And I know he's passed away by now. This guy that used to do this. Now I don't know if his son or grandkids still have the shop open, but I would love to go back there to see if that business is still in operation, and I would love to take a video of that place.
Yeah, boats. The sickle blades are always the triangular shape, so they cut in both directions. What's up, Scott?
Mr. Briggs, there goes the neighborhood. I'm picking. How you doing, Briggs? Mick, how you doing? HOC, how you doing? Parkness. Ken, I'm sorry I didn't say hi to everybody earlier.
That's all right.
You got me up here, and then all of a sudden I got ambushed with a question. But anyway, hello everybody in chat. How y'all are? Everybody in the panel.
Ooh, Leonardo, Ferrari tractors. I've only seen one of those. I've seen one Porsche tractor, I've seen one Ferrari, and I've seen one Lamborghini. Oh, the regular sickle. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, that one. That double-handed one. That barefooted girl in the YouTube video. She was, I don't know if they were homesteaders.
When they do the hay,
yeah. And then she ran across the field barefooted with a big wide pitchfork, and she would grab the hay that was rode up, like that, rode up.
Yep.
She'd do that, and she'd throw it on top of a wagon, and her husband was on top of there stacking it up. Look, I don't know how them people did that, stacking that hay that high on that trailer, man. And that girl was just throwing it 11 foot in the air.
Oh, what do you got, Simone?
My neighbor's chainsaw. This is the one I mentioned the other week where the blade kept stretching and coming off.
Okay.
So I've got to make some adjustments on this. I've never used a chainsaw in my life, but he paid over £100 for it. I don't know what kind of prices chainsaws go for.
Well, just remember when you tighten it though, keep when those two bolts are a little loose, put something underneath the bar so the bar is in the up position when you tighten the chain.
Oh, this
right.
one.
Yeah, there's a technique for when you're putting a chain on.
Yeah, it just fell off the sprocket. That's all. It may not even have been on the sprocket. That's why it fell off.
I don't know why he's put it
to
in
keep
the back.
it in tension.
Yeah, because your blade will move up if you tighten it in the lower position as you cut, and that'll loosen immediately.
Oh, I don't
so
know.
You got to move it up to tension it.
Einhell sounds German.
Yeah, I believe it is. I've got an Einhell grinder and cordless drill.
Einhell, yeah, from Germany. They're sold out of Wix's.
Are they any good?
At range, they used to sell at ranges.
They're a hobbyist homeowner tool.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They're not professional.
Is that there? I don't know what that's for.
That's the.
Sorry.
That's the chain brake.
Hold on. Oh, I lost everybody. Hold on. I got to reboot.
No, you're all right. We hear you. Anyway, HOC, that was your chain brake. That lever that clicked, that's your chain brake.
So that cuts it off.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to have the chain on to see it.
It stops your chain.
There's a metal band in there so that if the saw kicks back at you, your hand will automatically push that bale forward and lock the drum, so immediately the thing will stop. It's just a safety.
Right.
Okay, I don't think there's any fuel in it. You did say you took the fuel out, but I don't know.
I mean, you could take the 2 bolts off, take the bar off, and try and start it without it. Just don't rev the crap out of it, and that way you can see if the oiler's working as well.
Right. Yeah, turn it back around. I forgot her name. Simone.
Yeah.
You see those 2 bolts, right?
The two nuts.
There?
Yep.
Yeah, those. Take those off, and that side cover will come off.
Yeah.
With that, it'll come off with the brake handle in one piece.
It should.
That sounds like it's doing something wrong.
No, it's
that's
not.
the way it works. It's a spring. It's an actual band spring, and it's got a heavy tension spring in there, and it says clicking on off to lock it in position. That's all.
Right.
It's your foot brake that you use with your hand.
There you go.
It's just the sound of it sounds like
no, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to click.
Oh, okay. It just sounds like it's broken.
But if you take off those 2 nuts, the whole side cover will come off and the bar
take
can
them.
come off.
You need to take them the little 13 bolts off first, Simone. Two 13 bolts off. Take them off first, and then you can take the blade off, and then line your chain up.
Yeah, because your chain might be off the sprocket under.
It probably is. Yeah, it's probably just a regular spur sprocket. I doubt it's a rim sprocket with a cheap one like that.
I'm trying to do this without cutting.
No. Take the cover off. It'll be a lot easier because you have to make sure it's on the sprocket or else it's no good. You got to do those 13 mil nuts on the side first.
All right, I'm going to leave that alone. Leave it alone for a minute.
Yeah, take the side cover off first, so that would take the whole thing apart.
You got to take it off first, otherwise you won't be able to adjust your blade, adjust your bar.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, there should be an adjuster on the side with a flat screwdriver you can adjust. It depends. Show us on the side, Simone, because sometimes they have side adjusters, but it's probably a front adjuster that's underneath the muffler.
Where? I don't know.
Actually, you know what, Simone? If you post what model it is, we'll email you the manual. It'll show you all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Be a lot easier. Just turn it back around, Simone. Turn it back around the other way, like you had it, toward us, toward the camera. Okay, unwrap it. Okay, put something else on your carpet. Put something else. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't want bar oil on your carpet. Yeah.
No, that's fine right there. You see those 2 nuts right there?
Yes. Get them off.
Okay, take those 2 off.
I don't think you got tools in the kitchen.
I'll have to go and get some tools.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll cover that up. Georgia's not having a nose, and I don't want to cut this out.
You should have the brake disengaged too, by the way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it'll be hard to take it off if it's engaged. Yeah. Let's see who else is here.
Yeah. She needs to click it back toward the body of the saw.
Hello, John.
She needs to get a old towel or something to put.
And the Pate sent me a message. I may have won. I lost the battle, but I'm gonna win the war. Don't worry.
Oh, that's what he said. Oh, good deal.
Yep.
That's good to hear. How are you doing, Scott?
He said I can't talk, but he can keyboard cowboy it.
Oh, good. That's
good. That'll work. Okay, that's good. Hey, Leonardo, how you doing? I see your wedding ring. Are you married? Yeah.
Hey, Roy.
Married. C'est marié. Wait.
Going on, Roy.
Roy.
How's the woodworking shop, Roy? Roy, did you get your fan put up, your dust collector?
Hey, William.
I guess Roy's doing the woodworking now. Wood turning.
No, that's a good trade.
Oh, yeah. I like when they make bowls and stuff. Cool looking bowls.
Oh,
and stuff
man. Yeah. Especially with oak burl. Like them
I love when they take the burl and they put like the liquid resin in it and then they turn it. It looks like a globe or something. It looks really cool.
Yeah. We have a lot of live live oak trees down here, those big live oak trees, the branches hang down to the ground like you see on them old style plantations.
Yep.
And a lot of those have a big burl on
Oh
them.
yeah, on the bottom where it gets all gnarly, it's all burl. Yeah.
No, up.
Oh, up higher?
Where the old branches came off.
Yep.
Them things would be a foot across, and woodworkers, wood turners.
Oh, they'll kill for that.
Those.
Yeah.
For bowls. Yeah. And it's all gnarly and gnarly.
Yep.
And there's so many different grains going in every direction. It's a challenge.
Well, that's why they use burl when you're looking like Rolls Royces and stuff on the dashboard. Right. You got the burl up in the air.
Right.
Yeah. Roy, Long Island is for our friends, the Patés. We're just sending thoughts and prayers out to the Patés. And
that's right.
Scotty said they just emailed him saying that Jason's doing well and he's going to be watching the stream. So thoughts and prayers out to you guys.
That's right. And Miss Christine.
Yep. Christina and Jason.
Yeah, Christine. Yep.
No, he responded to me on Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. Okay.
We're friends on Facebook. We belong to the Aaron Small snowblower group, and he's always on there toting his Predator engines. I keep telling him they're junk,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the live edge with resin, the tables and things, it's unbelievable what they do with that. Tons of money, too. They get a lot of money for that stuff.
Yes, sir.
But they look beautiful. It looks like a landscape or seascape. It really looks nice. Thomas, no work today? Grocery stores are shut down?
Oh, wait. Hey, let's tell her to disengage that brake. Put it toward the body, unless she did it already.
Well, yeah. She'll just have to push it forward.
There's a sprocket in behind that flywheel, what looks like a flywheel.
Yeah, that's a clutch.
But you got to make sure that
the
brake handle's off.
Yeah,
so
the teeth aren't on it at all.
Okay. Put it on there.
That chain brake in front of you, Simone, that brake handle.
Yeah.
You got to pull that brake handle toward you until it clicks.
It's all the way forward.
Okay, then it's off. Okay. No, wait a minute. The other way, right?
The other way.
I was going to say the other way.
That's the other. No, that's on now. Push it back till it clicks.
Yeah.
Push it towards
the saw. There you go.
There you go. Now it's off.
Yeah.
No click at all. No click because it's not engaging with the casing.
Right.
Because you won't be able to take that side cover off if it's on.
Yeah, you might get off. It'll be pain to put back on.
Yeah. I wish I could zoom. Oh, you got it off. Okay, good. Oh yeah, now it's okay. It had to be off, or else you wouldn't have been able to get it off. It's got to be a spur sprocket on that, where it's got the little ridges sticking out of it, like 5 or 6 ridges or 7 ridges.
This is really fiddly.
Take the bar off, Simone. The bar should come right off. Just take the bar off.
Yeah. There you go.
Put the chain around the drum and take the chain off.
Yeah, put the chain on them little teeth.
Actually, if you want, Simone, are you going to check it out without the chain on?
Run it, you mean?
I'm saying right now.
Just be careful. You cut yourself easy on that thing.
Yeah, you can make sure the chain is engaged. You can make sure the chain is engaged with the sprocket, where the drive teeth, you'll see like little notches in the spur gear.
Yeah.
And it should be centered. That chain should be roughly centered on that gear. So if you pull the chain back and forth, it should that thing should see how it's turning a little bit, the sprocket.
Yeah.
That means you're engaged with the sprocket. So now you should be able to put your chain. But there's an adjuster. See that little screw to the right of the clutch drum? You'll see a screw with a flat plate in it. Put your finger to the front of the thing. Yeah, see that little screw? Yeah, right there. See that screw with a flat plate in it? That's your chain adjuster that pulls that pin in and out. That pulls your bar backwards and forwards. You want to turn that adjuster screw in clockwise so it goes back a little bit so you get more space to put your chain on. That way you'll have some space. And then you'll back it out once you're assembled to tighten your chain.
I'm confused.
That's
not a screw. That's
there should be a pin that sticks out that goes into the bar.
Simone, on the just inside the engine there is a little flathead screw next to the exhaust. Now, other side of a chain, sweetheart. Other side of a chain is a little flathead screw right up in the engine block.
In between the chain and the muffler.
Yeah.
Next to that big spike, right next to that big spike on the right hand side of it.
See where the big jagged claw is? The big jagged spiky knife. Yeah. Is there a flathead screw just somewhere down near the engine casing?
There's an Allen head.
That's it.
There you go.
So you need to undo that slightly, anti-clockwise, to allow that adjuster to slide down towards a clutch.
What,
that way you can then... No. The clutch is a little round thing. See the round thing on the left hand side?
Simone, can you zoom in on that? Zoom in where the muffler is so we can see it.
What muffler?
The muffler that's in the front of the exhaust.
I don't...
Straight ahead, that black box is your muffler, your exhaust.
What, here?
Yes. To the left of that, next to the spike, should be a flathead screw with a slot in it or an Allen in it, and that's how you pull the chain in and out. The bar, actually.
To the left of... so it doesn't jump off the...
Yeah.
What the... How are you supposed to adjust that when everything's on it?
You can. You got to reach in with like a long screwdriver or a long Allen bit.
You don't do it when it's running.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't do it when it's running. You know what, Simone? I'll send you a picture of it. You don't have to do it here.
That's just holding those teeth things on. That's just the.
No. It should be going front to back.
No, I can't see anything.
Usually, it's a flathead screw with a slot in it for a flathead screwdriver.
Yeah,
you'll see a flathead screw with a slotted head right next to the spike toward the bottom, and that's how you adjust the bar going in and out.
All I'm seeing is red hair. That's all I'm seeing.
Sorry, guys. All I'm saying is, like, you got an Allen holding this plate on here. I can't see anything that adjusts anything.
No, the front.
I'm going to try and find a picture. Hold on.
Here. Well, okay, no, but it's right in that area you just showed.
No, that's holding this plate on here for the exhaust.
No, not that one.
No, I get this chain off. It's starting to annoy me.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can find a picture.
Okay.
I found some information on your mower.
Here you go, Simone. Here, Simone. Let me show you.
Hold on.
I need to wipe my hands. Hang on. Got to grab a rag.
So, on the front of the chainsaw, on the front of your chainsaw, here's the front of your chainsaw, right?
Yeah.
Down in there, there. See that little tiny black screw covered in crap? Yes,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's got sawdust in it.
Hang on, let me clean it.
Yeah, because there was two black ones.
Yeah, there you go. So it's the one nearest the bar. There's a bar, yeah. The one nearest the bar, right in the corner. A little tiny screw just there, a little flathead screw.
No, nothing on this one.
Right, so if
it
not,
has to be.
If not, it would be around the side. Take the
It'd be around the side, yeah.
It would be located just there.
Sometimes they're in the cover, Ken.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Do you have the model number of that saw, Simone? I could look up the manual.
If
it has a model number.
It's got
Tricky Mickey.
It, but I can't.
I think if you just do a search online for Einhall chain tightening, you'll see a video and some other stuff.
Look in the cover. It might be in the cover. I've seen a lot of them in the cover.
Hold on. Show us the side cover, Simone, that you took off. The side cover you took off. Put that on camera. No, the one you took off. The side cover.
Oh, hang on.
On the other side.
Info on there.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm on it. I'm looking.
Because it's heavy.
Yeah, 2019.
I found something on INL website.
Well, where's your other cover, Simone? Show us your other cover that you took off with the two nuts. Because sometimes adjusters are built into that cover. The screws.
I've dropped a link to INL website.
Yeah,
they're a pain when they're in the cover, though. I hate them in the cover.
There's nothing on the plastic casing.
Just the plastic cover you took off. That's all I need. Just the plastic cover.
It just
The cover.
says
The cover's the drum. The
Yeah, it
black
just
plastic
says the-
cover.
It just says the brand. That's what it says.
No. I'm just looking for this. Look at the cover. I want to see it. Because I want to see if it has the adjuster built into the cover, like Briggs was saying. No. The cover for the clutch drum.
With the
the triangular shaped cover you took off.
You're
with
gonna
the
have
two
two
nuts.
holes in it.
With the two holes in it. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Show us. Keep going. Show us.
That's it. That's it.
Hold on. Yeah,
there it is. It's on underneath.
Look underneath the left-hand hole. See that slotted hole underneath it? No, the other side.
Oh.
That's the adjuster. Yep, it's in the cover. I thought it was.
So you have to have it assembled to adjust the tightness of the chain.
Yep.
See that?
It's
see
in
that
the cover.
screw in there? Yeah. You have to have it assembled.
I get you.
And if you look on the front, Simone, where that slot is, put a screwdriver in there and see if it's counterclockwise or clockwise to move the pin in and out, so you'll know which way to go.
In there.
Yeah, I knew it was in the cover. A lot of them do that now.
No, look at on the other side. So flip it around.
That's threaded in there, look.
That's it. Yes, flip it. The other way. The other way. There you go. See that screw on the bottom?
Yeah.
You're going to have to take a flathead screwdriver when it's assembled and go either clockwise or counterclockwise to put the bar in and out. So you have to align the pin that adjusts with the bar so it'll push the bar in or out.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of them are doing that now, Ken, if you notice.
Yeah, some of them actually have the ones with the handles built in too. You just flip it out and turn it by hand.
Yeah.
All right, I missed a lot of comments. Hold on, guys.
You were adjusting
it.
They kept on jumping.
A lot of them are starting to do more and more of them are starting to do that because it's cheaper to make that way.
Well, the thing is, it's plastic. It's going to break.
Not only that, Mr. Briggs, but because it's a home user saw, they don't want you taking them apart and hurting yourself doing it.
They're doing it for all of them around here, Mick. All of them, even the commercial ones, are starting to put them in the cover. They're easier to make because what happens is they get stripped out in the saw, so they sell you a whole new cover and you get a whole new screw instead of having to try and retap it. Yeah. That's the madness behind that.
I'll put it back together. I'll take it downstairs and put it back.
Okay, Simone, you're gonna have to put your chain back on the sprocket and then put the bar on.
Yeah,
I can put on my
chain back on the sprocket and put the bar back on. Thread your chain on the bar.
Yeah.
And then you better unloosen that screw underneath the two bolt holes, the two nuts that you're gonna put it back on with. You have to unloosen it, counterclockwise, and that's going to loosen your bar. That way you can get the chain back on the bar. Then tighten it up a little bit. And then we'll tell you what to do after that.
So the newer steels have it in the cover. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to make a cuppa.
Matthew Olson's in the house, the chainsaw guru. Hey, Henry.
I like the hat, Scott. Nice hat.
How you doing, Henry?
Yeah, I only wear it when it's cold out, man. And it's -5 here, so I need something warm.
Yeah, it's about 12 here.
It's 19 degrees right now in Southwest Louisiana. Man.
I took that truck out again last night and it gelled up again. It was going 35. I turned around, took it back to the yard. I told my boss, I said, stick it. I ain't dry. I'm done. No more. Treat your damn fuel. Give us the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait, what'd you say? Repeat that last statement you said.
Which one? Cajun? He says he wants you to go over there and help her.
No, what Briggs said. Something about the truck.
Oh, gelling. If you don't put the additives in, the diesel turns to gel.
Well, they have that up north, don't they?
No, my boss won't buy it.
So your truck's not running? Your 18-wheeler
it goes
truck's not
30
running?
miles an hour.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, because it's like trying to suck fuel through a straw when it's gelled
Yeah,
up.
I know. Man.
Yeah, you like that pimp hat, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Black, it's leather.
Leonardo said, Cajun, mail yourself to her to go help her with that saw. Yeah, right. her accent, it's going to cost me that'd be a long trip, plane trip.
Hey, Thomas, you're right. It is an old man hat. I'm old and proud. You'll get there. You'll get that wisdom someday and get to be an old fart. Let me know when you get there. I own my house when I was your age, though. Did I say that? I've owned my house 28 years. I got 2 years left to pay for it.
No, I've been 32 in mine.
I don't know where them chainsaws are made. I never heard of that brand.
No, he said now it's China. I mean, yeah, it used to be Germany, I believe.
And out of Germany, they're quite a common. They're quite a common machine, lawnmower, blower. In a warehouse called Wickes over here in the UK.
This is a gangster hat, Thomas. I feel sorry for Maggie. She's trying to find a spot that ain't so cold to take a crap.
Hey, William, how you doing?
This time of year, I wouldn't want to be a dog.
Chris Small Engines, what's up, morning, mate?
Hey, Mick, do you ever do any of that thermite welding stuff on the rails, or do you have a crew for that?
I don't do it personally. We have a specialist team that work within a company that do thermic welding, flash butt welding, and what have you. The flash butt welder is the one that's taking over at the moment. You can mount a flash butt welder on a crane, on a rail mounted crane, and once they get the system set up, I think they have to do about four or six welds to prove the machine's in calibration. Once it does that, it can do about 150 welds an hour.
Oh wow!
It just
what does it do? Individual welds all the way around it instead of like a pour?
It's flash butt welding is a bit like fusing, Ken.
Oh, okay.
Just
so it melts the material.
Yeah, heats it up and then fuses it together. I mean, the machine will then press it together, line it, twist it, put it square, and then it fuses it, and done. Moves on to the next one.
But is there always space there's enough to pull it together? I've seen where there's big gaps in some of those.
Generally, when we're fusing, what we do is we'll run out, say, 700 feet rails. We'll probably run about, 20 rails out in one go, 20, 700 foot rails, and then they just fuse them together. And then the last weld where they've put the two together, the two end pieces, we'll take a temperature. The gap is 28 millimeters required for a thermic weld. Take a temperature. Rail is at its neutral. Critical rail temperature is 27 degrees. So we do plus or minus whatever it is on 27. We cut the excess gap out dependent on the temperature. So if it's colder, we leave more rail in. If it's hotter, we take more rail off. So the gap could be 29 mil if it was 26 or 28 degrees.
Yeah.
But if it's a lot colder, say it's like 3 degrees, the gap could be 28, could be about 33 mil.
Oh wow.
And then what we then do is when you've got your 33 mil, you then put these big rams on called stretching kit. Put these big rams on, and then we pull it, we stretch it back to 28 mil, and then we then hold it, weld it, thermic weld it, leave it on there for about half an hour, and then when it's all done, we take the rams off and grind it flat.
Now, did you have to get trained on that as part of your upbringing with the railroad, or what?
I don't actually. I don't hold a certification for thermic welding. We actually have our own welding teams, our own arc welding teams, our own cable teams. It's the same as any public transport service. We have our own specialist divisions. So I used to work in P-Way, which is the permanent track maintenance guys. Then I went over to the fencing and drainage. Then I went over to the tree surgery side of it, and then I ended up going up through the office into management, and then come back down again into supervisor role.
Let me ask you, based on your years with them, is it more of they're hiring just people off the street, or do they hire like sons, daughters, nephews? How is the rail industry over there run? Is it more like family based, where it's people, a lot of people you know, and all that?
So years ago, if your dad was on, you had a job. You know, if your uncle was on, you had a job. So we now run a scheme. But bearing in mind, a lot of the railway workers that I know, they could barely read or write. All right. They wanted people who would just work for a living, pick a shovel up, pick a hammer up,
agreed.
Swim, you know. But we now run a scheme, an apprenticeship scheme, where you must have 5 exams, C or above, and they do a 5-year apprenticeship scheme at a naval base.
Oh wow.
And when they come out of there, they're qualified up to management level. Bearing in mind they're only 23 years old. They have no experience whatsoever actually doing the job.
Yeah.
They've had a little taster of it.
Yeah. But that's good though. It's a fresh mind to mold to the correct way.
100%. And they're more safety conscious. And the problem is of course that once they've done their apprenticeship, they then throw them out into the real world, where all of a sudden they're thrown in with 60 skinhead, tattooed, country-dwelling whelks, you know, and it's a bit of a shock to the system for them to go into an industry where they used to be in a classroom and watching PowerPoints, and all of a sudden they're in a situation where it's -6, and you know, mummy's not there to make sure they pack their lunch and what have you. So it's a bit different, but. I was watching the Concord stream last night, and I saw the comments about me being a what was it? What was it you said, Ken? A something supervisor? What was that, Ken?
Oh, supervisor, we call them, because they talk to us like we're stupid and we know more than most people.
The difference is with lots of supervisors in my game that I know, lots of them. Every single one of them has come from a
part of the railroad, right? They've done it before.
They've done it, yeah. I spent 8 years swinging a 8-pound sledgehammer for 10 hours a night. And when I say you're swinging it for 10 hours a night, I mean you're swinging that for 10 hours.
Yeah,
you know?
That's the problem at my place, though, Mick. The problem is they used to take people from the floor, and after you were a lead man for a number of years, you got promoted to supervision, salary, and had all the benefits. But now, honestly, it's a wicked pay cut to go from no overtime hourly to a salary position. So now they're grabbing people off the street that don't know anything. So it's really bringing down the whole quality of the system, the way it works. It really does.
So it's much the same on my job. The difference is that when you get up to supervisory level, management level, engineer level in my game, it's a pay cut to a degree.
Yeah.
But it's also a change of lifestyle. So there's no on call.
Yep.
There's no overtime. It's either office based or you go out on a shift, 35 hours flat. So you don't have all that extra stuff going. I did on call for 8 years, you know, and literally I'd get home, the dinner would be put on the table, the phone would ring, back out, you know, and that's what I did. But I was on a job one day, tamping down for a really, really complex junction up in Red Hill, and there was my old supervisor when I was his boss. He was then the manager. And his 2 engineers, and they were putting in a crossing, a frog, putting a crossing in,
Yep.
And I was hanging out in my train like a loony, like you do travelling past, and they're all sitting there scratching their heads. And as I went past at 5 miles an hour, I said, "What's up?" They said, "Oh, don't bloody fit, do it. It's a wrong measurement." I said, "Is it?" He said, "Yeah." Bearing in mind, this is 2 track engineers and a manager. And I said, "If you try turning it around, it's ran the wrong way." And they looked at me, and they started swearing like they do. They spun it around and it went straight in. There you go. Just goes to prove when you get an engineer who doesn't know what he's doing with no engineering skills. That's one thing that amazes me, Ken, is that lots of my engineers don't actually have an engineering background in anything that's even remotely related to design, geometry, track, or anything like that. Half of them don't even have an engineering degree. Full stop. Don't have one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the ones that have done it that really make the job go. I mean, you could have an engineer that could have degrees up the wazoo, and he may be book smart, but you give him a wrench and a nut and a bolt, and he's like, "What do I do with this?"
Yeah.
Yeah, when I worked at the post office, we had a supervisor named Mike Geiger. He'd tell you to do a whole route and half of another route and be back by 5. Wait a second, you've never done that. It can't be done.
Well, when I first come out of my managerial job, I came out of my job because of Riley. I couldn't manage Riley when he was first diagnosed and do my managerial job. That's why I came out of my job. It was too much. Anyway, about 6 months after I came out, they gave me a little office job, just pen pushing, what have you, to begin with. I see an email come out that my supervisor, who was then the manager for that department, he'd put in a switch, a switch that diverts the trains left or right. He put in a left-hand switch. And it came on the email that the switch wasn't replaced and the track had to be plain lined because they cut the old switch out. Because the switch was 1.2 meters short.
Whoa.
On the front. So
would that cause a derail?
Because they had to take it all out and put plain line in, so they couldn't divert no train.
Wow.
So 1.2 meters is quite a common measurement in the railway. So what you do is when you measure a switch, you measure from what we call the toe, which is the end of the switch, all the way up to the stock, the other end, and then you measure your switch blade all the way to the stock, and then you measure 1.2 meters off of the tip to the front, and then you measure the whole lot in one go, giving you your full measurement. You then do an isosceles triangle to make sure your switch is going to be square when you put it in. So it turns to me that someone measured from the switch tip back to the stock and forgot to put the 1.2 on the front. But the amazing thing is that the manager would have priced that up. It then would have gone to a drawing office to be passed off, and then gone to the engineer to be signed off for purchase, because it's like $8,000 a switch.
Yeah.
So 3 people missed that it didn't have 1.2 on the front of it. There you go. That's what it is. I just carried on doing my typing and just filing my paper. I just carried on.
I know in our place, if we ever want to change anything, we have what they call red line drawings. So if someone signs it in red, like an engineer, it gives us permission to do it, but it still has to go through tons of processes to get the drawings updated so that if someone comes in 5 years from now, it matches.
The problem on the railway is that we used to be a company called BR, British Railways, okay? And back in them days, if something didn't fit, they would make it fit, Oh, wow. They weren't engineers, they were just like us. If it didn't fit, you weld it, you add a bit on, you did whatever you had to do. Yeah. And now we're sort of in a stage where we're trying to put everything back to design, how it should be.
Yeah.
And a couple of jobs they take a frog out or crossing out, and they mark it up, they price it up, and they get it exactly right. Yeah. But what they're not doing is going off to the foundries where they make these things. So I've got this crossing number 246872. It's a 1 in 6 crossing, cast, whatever. Because if you went off to the foundry, they're saying that crossing actually was from Scotland. It's not designed for that bit of track.
Oh, wow.
They tell you where it come from,
Yeah.
So if you then they can go through their archives and say, actually, that crossing isn't a 1 in 8, it should be a 1 in 7. So your whole design is incorrect, But
let me ask you, though, Mick, based on what you're saying there, does that mean a lot of times when these repairs are done, if the people that are doing them don't have that forethought, then you're stuck, right? You can't do the repair?
As I say, go back to 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, 1980s. Half the people on the railway were on because their dad was on. They got out of prison. They got a job, and they could work all day long. But
and they knew what they were doing, too.
The supervisor at the time, to be fair, he couldn't even read to sign a timesheet. Do you know what I mean? So that's where these apprenticeships are coming in. And they're really brainy kids and they know their stuff. The problem is that they're only 21 years old. Yeah. So They don't.
No experience.
They haven't got a mortgage. They've got no family.
Oh, okay.
There's no drive to keep them at work, so they don't want to work weekends on a big job. So they don't like being out in the cold. You know, that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, it's like my son, where we work here. You know, I'm trying to teach him the value of $1 and let your money work for you. And you know, I just tell him whenever they give you overtime, take it, and he is. And you know, I told him, I said, you'll be able to retire at age 45. So I'm hoping he does.
You gotta. It's the same in any industry. You got to be hungry to work, right? If you're not hungry, then you're not going to work. You know. And some of these kids will drive around in brand new Audi cars, but they're only doing 45 hours a week. You know. And
Mick, we say it at our place when they hand out vacation pay, like that 1 day a year where you get paid in advance if you want your vacation pay in advance. The next day, it's like a new car parking lot.
Well, the thing is, it's like Conker was saying, you know, Mick's quite a brainy sort of person to do what he needs to do. You know, I need to be qualified to do my job without a doubt. It's not so much I'm paid to do what I do. It's I get paid that amount of money to put it right if it goes wrong. That's the idea. You know, when it goes
I buy old cars and drive them till they're dead.
When it goes right, anyone can do my job. Anyone. But when the tamper starts outputting incorrectly, like it's over canting, over slewing, or it's putting a tighter radius on a curve that it shouldn't have, that's when you need to have your brain amount so you know what's going on. I had a manager wanted me to tamper double junction, so it goes that way and it goes that way. Two roads there. And he said, I want you to tap between Littlehampton and Ford first. I said, I can't do that. That's a turnout. I've got to do the main line first, the main drag, because that's the faster road. No. I want you to do. I said, look, I'm telling you, if I do a turnout first and something happens to my machine and I don't get the main road radius done next or afterwards, that's your road shut. You won't run no trains.
And they don't understand that. That's the problem. You can't put it in their thick skull. And just like Boats was saying, you get it because I was an engineer. I know I was a machine designer. I know. Yeah. If you don't have the basic background of how the stuff goes together, how do they expect you to design it and fix it and write up the documentation? I don't know what they expect of these people. I don't know.
Well, if you tap the main line, the main radius first, that puts your main curve correct, so you have something to work off. So when you're tapping your dung road, your little offshoot road, you're benching that off of your main line radius. If you do your dung road first and get it looking lovely, your main line radius at 90 mile an hour may be completely knackered. It's no good for nothing. But first train's coming off, you know.
Yep. We joke with the engineers now, Mick, where we say you draw a pretty 3D picture, but it won't work, and they're like, "What do you mean?" It's like, you know, you could draw anything you want on paper. I got to make it.
Well, I saw a manager some years ago. We have the old-fashioned bullhead rail over here still. Do you have much of it over in the States, a bullhead?
What's that mean? What do you mean bullhead?
So bullhead rail, effectively, so you have different profiles. So a flat head has a very small head. It goes down along the web and a very, very wide foot. Okay.
So it's not like an eye on top. It's straight on one side. It's got the lip on the other.
So it's quite bulbous. Goes down a long way and spreads right out. It's called flat bottom. It's got a flat bottom.
Okay. All right.
Where bullhead is more like an eye. Okay.
Okay.
And the reason you have that is because not only can you then, once you wore it on one curve, you can then pick it up, turn it around, put it back down, use the other curve.
Yeah, because only one side of the wheel is being in contact, right? Basically.
Yeah. So that's bullhead. Well, the important thing with bullhead, when you're changing bullhead, is you must tip the rail out because the rail sits under a chair.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I saw some manager with a big, massive 60-foot beam on a crane. He hooked it up to both ends. He went, "Yeah, go on, take that up." And my mate went, "Oh yeah." I said, "Shush, don't say nothing. He's a manager. He knows what he's doing." And he said, "Go on, take that up." We took it up and he pulled up 60 sleepers with rail attached to it as well.
Wow.
And we spent the whole day digging it all out by hand.
Let me ask you, Mick, do they still use the spikes or is it a built-in thing? You said chair. How does that work?
So the old what we call elastic spikes, they're now a thing of the past because what was happening, it's a very, very small piece of metal which is sacrificial. Over time, you get base plate shuffle, which is where the train comes along and it provides a downwards and outwards pressure as the train goes along the sleeper. And what was happening, the chairs were shuffling, which is increasing your gauge. and also the spikes were snapping, but you can't see them because they're underneath. So a train, what's happening? We were getting what we have pan 8 track. Trains were going over. The spikes had snapped. The base plates were shuffling out, and the trains were coming off. So we got rid of them. So now all the pan 8 track spike tracks should have all been out in 1972, and we've got some left, but not a lot. But we now have solid screwed or incorporated concrete sleepers with metal chairs in them.
No, cool. All right, Simone, how you making out, hon?
Yeah, I was just waiting for Mick to finish. I'm going to pan you down so you can see, but the arm with the chain on it is moving up and down. So I don't know how to. Do I keep it in the middle? Do I leave it lying down?
The bar you keep up. You want to put something on when you have the chain on the bar. Now, do you have the chain in the right direction?
Yeah.
Okay, because you should have the little teeth leading the big part of the tooth. So toward you on a tooth, toward you should be the raker, the small little piece, then the bigger piece is in the back.
Huh? I don't.
Zoom in on one of the chain teeth. I'll tell you if you have it in right.
I can't zoom. I don't know. I don't have that function.
Look, if you look at the tooth, the bigger part of the tooth should be facing the back of the saw, and the smaller part of the tooth should be in front of the saw.
Oh yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Okay, that way it'll cut in the right direction. You just want to make sure. Okay, now that you got the chain installed, you really should have some gloves on or something because you could get cut. What I do, take a screwdriver, put a screwdriver in one of the teeth, and rotate the chain. Go back, forth, with a screwdriver. Pull the chain toward the front to make sure your sprocket is connected properly and that you're able. Yeah, go forward with it. Yeah, there you go. Keep going. It goes nice and smooth, right? Not too bad.
That's not smooth at all.
Well, I mean, smooth. It's what you really need to do. As long as it's moving, you just have to make sure that it's on the sprocket correctly. All right.
I think she got it.
It looks like you got it. Okay, now what you do, Simone, put something underneath the bar and chain so that the bar and chain is lifted to a high position. Put like a brick or something that you got, a coffee cup. It doesn't matter. Something that you can. Well, something that you don't want to get marred. I don't know. A box. I don't know. Something it'll raise it up.
35 LPs.
Oh no,
no, not her good. No, not her good vinyl record.
Just something like some cardboard or something that'll raise it up so that it's higher.
Hang on.
Yeah, what's that box doing? The cat box.
The cat box. Oh yeah,
the cat play tree box. Use that.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, just so that the bar itself is lifted higher. There you go. Put it on top of that. Just put the bar on top of it, the front of the bar.
There you go.
Put the box a little bit more toward the front of the chain, at the front of it. Pull the box out a little bit so it's more toward the tip. There you go. Okay. Whoa, you'll put something underneath the saw. You don't want to get oil on your carpet. You definitely don't want bar oil on your carpet.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't wash out.
There's it's more like grass stains, to be honest with you.
Okay. But like I said, there you go. You want it toward the front of the bar. Now that the bar is now with your screws loose on the side, those two 13 mils, with those loose and the bar all the way in the up position, now you could adjust that adjuster on the side cover with a flathead screwdriver to make the chain tight.
See,
not too tight though.
No, I know.
Is it being saggy under here?
No.
Well, you could do it on the top as well. What you want to do though is adjust that side adjuster so that you could pull about a 1/4 inch and it snaps right back.
I
think she has the right tension on it right now.
Yeah, it sounds like you might have the right tension. A little too much. You got about a 1/2 inch.
Yeah.
It feels. It looks a little sloppy.
Yeah.
Tighten that screw.
Yeah.
Underneath
turn.
It shouldn't take much. A little bit, not much. About a 1/4 turn.
Yeah,
and once you're tightened, Simone, then you could lift it up in the air and pull the bottom of the chain. It should go about a 1/4 inch and snap right back.
Okay, because last time we were adjusting, it just kept on jumping off.
No.
1 moment.
Oh, and as Matt says too, here's a good point too, Simone. If you hold the chain up, the top of the chain, and then tighten the bar nut or tighten the adjuster, you'll feel the chain come back down. So you'll know that you're tightening in the right direction.
All right.
She'll get it.
Right. Oh yeah, she did all that without 10 of us.
Oh yeah, she's doing good.
What to do? She did all that.
Not bad for a
talking.
Ford Cortina mechanic, right?
She did all
Cat's
that
landed
while
on.
we were talking about something else.
Oh, we're talking about Ken's choo-choos. I mean, mixed choo-choo train.
No, you know what? I'm an engineer by training, and I'm fascinated with just the way things work. So I'll talk about that stuff all day. Leonardo, we got to work with what we have.
If anyone wants to buy
It's
them,
not hers.
more than welcome.
No. Oh, Jason Summers wants to know what I think the best muscle car. That could be a mid-60s Impala or Chevelle. Two-door.
GTO. How about a GTO?
There you go. I didn't like the GTO. I like the Impalas myself, the old big battleship Impalas. I don't know. I like the bigger cars, but
Simone, are the nuts loose enough so that you can adjust it?
Yeah, hand tight.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you turn that adjuster, it should pull that chain tighter against the bar, but you don't want it too tight.
Screwdriver's too big.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought so. I was like, man, that's a big old screwdriver she got right there.
I see the bars upside down. I wonder if it's got wear on it.
I haven't got very many screwdrivers. That's the problem.
I mean, I've used a butter knife in a pinch.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I have too.
or a dime.
I usually have a pocket knife that has this little screwdriver on it. So we got to get her a scrunch.
See, Georgia, you don't want to do that. No, you don't.
That saw didn't come with a scrunch?
No, but it's her neighbor's. It's a friend of hers.
Yeah,
it probably did.
Shut up.
Pull up on the chain.
It won't
Good.
fit.
Scare the cat.
Oh, okay.
Oh. One of those
Here we
days.
go. Here's Andrew in the chat. Andrew, drive over to Simone's. Give her a hand.
Yeah.
He's pretty close to her, so he could just take a ride. There you go.
Merchandise. Buy merchandise.
Yeah, private messenger, Andrew. You guys can get together and fix stuff. Hey, Mark.
Yeah, you're right, Jason. The old 71 Cuda was a good car, too.
No, the chain's not on backwards, but the bar's upside down, which you do when it wears. But the problem is you usually file the burrs off of the bar so you don't get those burrs. Those burrs hurt.
Yeah.
Found one.
You enjoy mommy, huh? You enjoy mom.
Everyone's saying hello.
Get down, Maggie. Come on.
You feel it tightening, Simone?
No.
Quiet.
The other way.
It should be clockwise to tighten, usually.
Yeah, it's very, very dirty in there.
You didn't clean it off before you put it on?
It's not mine.
Oh, it's tight. Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't want it too tight. You want it so you get about a 1/4 inch or so of slack.
It's got.
When you pull on it. Pull on it in the middle of the bar, pull on it toward the middle of the bar.
It's got that much space, that screwdriver width.
Okay. In the middle of the bar, yeah. Okay. And then now, all right, now that you got it adjusted like that, tighten the nuts. Not too tight. You don't want to smash anything, but tighten the nuts. And then you could let it idle with the chain brake on, of course. And then you turn the chain brake off and you see, if it runs good or whatever, then you can address all the carb issues and all that crap. What was his problem, Simone? The chain, it ran good. It's just the chain kept coming off?
Yeah, that was all it was.
Okay, so maybe it was just a simple adjustment.
Who's moving furniture in the background? Is that Briggs?
Yeah, Ronnie, I think he's still in the hospital. That's why we were saying our friends in Long Island, we're just hoping everything's okay with the pâtés. That's all.
Right. Okay, so that's tightened up. That's got
now keep in mind, as it warms up, it will get tighter. So sometimes you do have to check it.
Okay, so my concern is fire this up and have it nowhere near me for about 5 minutes in case it explodes, because that's what
let it warm up with the chain brake on. Just let it warm up, and then you take the chain brake off. It should not move at idle. If it's adjusted properly at the idle RPM, the chain should not move.
It's got a sticker on the top saying you push it forward and it's in stop position.
Yeah, push it. Yeah, so push it forward. There you go. Now you can't move the chain. Try moving the chain. Won't move.
Oh yeah, it's locked. Yeah.
That's the chain brake. So now you can bring it outside, let it idle and warm up. Once it's warmed up, put gloves on, and then take the chain brake off, and then just see what happens. It shouldn't move. Then see how it acts when you give it throttle and see if it's
okay.
Who's doing all that noise?
That's Mick's. That's Mick's mowers pretending to fix stuff.
Noisy beggar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not short of a.
Short
of mowers.
That's Mick moving stuff around.
Right, for now then, I'm just.
Well, he's probably working on it, Briggs.
No, I'll mute Mick so we don't hear him, so he can continue. That's okay. He's got to make the money.
Yeah, so I got a package last night.
Oh, what do you got? A HIPAA thing?
Yeah.
HIPAA. You muted Henry. Oh, you was. Never mind.
Yeah.
Maintenance kit.
For the gray Echo leaf blower, handheld leaf blower. And then they also sent
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, I got to email her. She's always emailing me.
What you do to your finger, Henry?
Hey, Phil.
Good afternoon. How are you? Yeah, so thanks for making us here. I've been on the side for a while, doing a few phone calls and stuff, and watching all this technical stuff going on here.
How you doing, Conker?
Yeah, doing well. Thanks very much.
Come on,
mate.
check your email.
Sorry?
I'm just saying, Simone, check your email.
I just did.
Yeah, I sent you some information on chainsaw mower.
Yeah, I got that.
It
Thank
might
you.
be helpful.
Yeah, I got
It's
that.
definitely a razor. I watched your video back. It's a Victor razor, is that mower. And it's probably
Yes, it
most
is.
likely a 19-inch.
Cheers, Thomas.
Still trying to find out how old it is because I don't know.
I reckon about 2003.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It don't look that old.
No, it doesn't. Really heavy though, because the bottom half is all aluminium, but it's like there's a couple of bolts on either side, so there must be some extra pieces that go around the outside of the bodywork.
Yeah, there is the side covers on them.
Is there?
Yeah, the silver side
Oh,
covers.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I might have to try and find them then, because I
So
wouldn't.
I sent
mind-
you a link to forum post with some photos on.
Okay,
Time to get rid of this 5 o'clock shadow.
just gonna grab my mouse and have.
Yeah, you look a little red, Phil.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's flustered.
Must be the lighting.
You don't look red to me. He looks like a cracker to me.
Yeah, a little bit of color.
Okay,
You
so that's
must
the
have got out of the
Jason.
shower.
Thank you.
Hell, I'm darker than he is.
Later, Jason. Take it easy.
The Mower Razor 4-stroke. What's a razor?
That's the model. That's the
Ah.
model.
Outdoor Repair Forum.
And it's, if you
Oh,
look
look
on
at that,
from
there
the
it
deck,
is.
it does actually say razor. But you're above the Victor name.
Yeah. Mine is
It does
slightly different to that. Slightly different.
Shouldn't be too different.
Yeah, Jason, your
looks
hair's
pretty much the
coming
same.
back.
Yeah, the second picture down with the 50, mine looks more like that, but with 60 written on top.
What are you doing there, Mick?
Making a lot of noise and getting told off.
Oh, that's fair, dude.
Not necessarily in that order.
You working on Tecumseh there, Mick? Your favorite kind.
Oh,
Boneyard, we're just saying thoughts and prayers out for the Patés. That's all. They had the COVID, and we're just trying to give out thoughts and prayers to the Patés. That's all.
But it could well be either side of 2003.
Yeah, it's a good looking mower.
Have they been poorly with the COVID, have they, Ken?
Well, they got the C word,
yeah,
Phil,
they got
and
the C
Jason
word.
was in the hospital with COVID.
Yeah,
So we wanted to make sure. What'd you say, Scotty? He texted you on the Facebook there?
Yeah, he said he may have won the battle, but he's going to win the war. Don't worry about him.
Oh, edge to edge pieces. That's what they
Well,
are.
that's good.
That
Yeah, I
was
didn't want to
very
bother
young.
him, so I just did a little text, and I figured if he saw the stream, maybe he's sitting there listening. Who knows?
Well,
Yeah, he's been on the Aaron. If anyone's on Facebook, there's a group called the Aaron Snowblower Group. He's been active on there, boy. He may not be able to talk, but he's in there going like this, his keyboard warrior stuff, Yeah. Yep. That's right. Talk to him a lot.
I wasn't going to say you were going to talk to anyone.
Well, thank you everyone for your help today.
Yeah,
Gee,
but
look
now
at
you're
that.
doing a video, Simone, on how it idles and how it runs. Hopefully it'll be
Fire
good.
it up. Fire it up.
Yeah,
Start it
I
up.
will do a video on it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't start it in the house.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
God.
that's William.
No, don't wake up the kiddos. No.
I don't think there's any fuel in it anyway. So,
Oh.
but I don't know if it's probably a 2-stroke, isn't it? So it needs
Yeah,
oil.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, chainsaw's 2-stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far away is this? A neighbor, Simone? How close is he?
He lives downstairs.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, go out with him and have him start it. That's all.
Yeah. Cool. Loads of activity on the TC page today. I'm gonna write to a magazine about my car.
What was that one you showed? It was in Classic Ford. What was that all about? I saw
Yeah,
that.
Classic Ford magazine. If you've seen Pete C's videos, he did a white GXL. That was Ash's car.
Oh, cool.
And Ash wrote to the magazine without Pete knowing about it, and
nice.
had it covered. And it was a really nice surprise for Pete
Cool.
because he got Richard and everyone involved in getting it back on the road, and it was really, really good of him.
Yeah, I used to be a technical writer for Lawn and Garden Collector magazine that I used to do for lawn and garden tractors. I did that for like 2 or 3 years, but then when my daughter got sick, I had to stop. But I did a lot of technical articles for like 2 years for them. I got to see if I can find some old issues. I'll show you guys.
Quiet.
Yeah, there you go. Classic Ford. Yep. Yeah, you said would you have to go to the biggest Tesco's you could find just to get it?
Yeah, it's up the dual carriageway next to me. It's about 6-7 mile drive. Not far.
How much is a magazine over there? About £7?
$5.99.
Yeah, so it's not cheap for a magazine.
No, it's not. So yeah, there's that one. But my car is in this magazine as well in a older version. So I'll just grab that.
In a feature or just a photo?
It's a feature on Pete's cars, and it happened to be.
Yeah. My father bought a lifetime subscription to National Geographic. I got to check in to see if they're still getting that or not.
Yeah.
They never I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, you see in the background. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
and there's a couple of shots of it as well.
Now you got to bring those with you to the car show so you can sign them for all your fans.
Oh God, yeah.
No, but that'd be cool to stick in the back of the car at a car show.
Well, I want to get TC in a magazine like this, and where is it? Because Pete had a feature after. There we go. There's TC.
Oh, nice. Now that was when he owned TC, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the shine, but everything's white. Everything's
you can
white
see
today.
it. You can see it.
Yeah. He did a little.
That car
feature.
reminds me so much of the old Ford Pinto wagons. It's not funny.
Oh yeah, the Pintos and the Mercury Bobcats. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, look at that. Cool.
But that was before I
Saved
started
it for the
welding
banger
it.
track. There you go. They say they love those for the bangers, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to write to these guys and see what I can do. Get my own feature.
Yep.
But yeah, I haven't finished it yet. But they have like project cars.
Reach out to the
Sorry.
Reach out to the editor.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Who's the editor?
Shh, don't tell anyone. Who is it?
Yeah, just dropped a link to their website. Simon
The
Woolley.
editor is, who's the editor? I remember when you used to open a magazine, there'd be a little blurb about it.
Now usually it's on the back page, one of the back pages.
No, found it. A guy called Simon.
Well, yeah, that's about what, 40 million people in the UK?
No, I couldn't tell you.
Simon is a
Honestly,
popular
couldn't
name
tell
over
you.
there, isn't it?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I found the email address and I found the telephone number as well.
There you go.
Yes, it was a mobile number. I won't put it on here, even though it's out on the web.
Yeah, I'd rather.
It does look a little bit like that Toyota Corolla wagon in the front, but not in the back.
Is it the same editor as the previous magazine?
Hi, Phil.
Conquer,
Yes,
I thought you were coming down my house today.
I've been there. You weren't up, so I come over.
I saw it, Leonardo. I'll get it. That's fine.
Yeah, I might try and get mine in as a
Hey,
project.
Conker, when you go over to Mix House, do you have your tetanus shot available so you don't have to worry about catching anything?
Yeah. Leonardo, it's not her saw, Leonardo. It's her neighbor's saw downstairs. It's not hers. She's just trying to
I've
fix
emailed
it.
her out a link
It's not that, Phil.
to Einhell website.
I thought you were going to come down my house today, Phil. I thought you were coming down.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Mum, that is very, very true.
Well, was that was Conker coming over?
Yeah, I just
Air ambulance.
I fly
police
them around. Yeah,
They must have a pretty big motor to lift both you and Mick off the ground.
How you feeling today, Phil, from the fall?
Yeah. Oh, I'm all right, Henry. I'm all right. Yeah.
The main thing, though, Phil, you don't smell like dog anymore, right?
No,
Boats.
you're fine.
Boats, you can see my car on my channel. Feel free to have a look.
Yeah, I decided that I've invented a new form of skydiving without a parachute.
Maggie, could park at the neighbors.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Cool. Oh, we lost somebody. We lost
Scott.
Scotty. Yeah. Oh, I see. What's his name? Andrew was in there looking for the link. I posted the link. I don't know where he is.
Phil, do you want me to come up to your house tomorrow? Or are you busy?
We got grandkids here tomorrow, mate.
Oh, mate, no worries.
Yeah, unfortunately, we got we got another funeral tomorrow, with the family funeral, and we're looking after grandkids.
All right, buddy.
I want to see what I got up there. I need to have a look up to see what I got up there. Anne didn't think there was very much up there, but those slabs.
Mick, is that one of the what is that? Just a customer one,
No,
or what's
mate.
that you're working on?
Oh, Musty One's put a video up. I'll have to watch that shortly.
Yeah, I've got to check out Gary's video. Gary Butler's only premiered.
Yeah.
Gary's got a new project. It says
his new acquisition. Don't spoil it for me, please.
Yep.
Yeah, Gary's got a like a van or something.
Oh, thanks, William.
Oh yeah, thanks. Spoil it
Yeah,
for me.
big silver van, big silver van, but don't spoil it for partners. He hasn't seen it yet. Big,
Well, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah, he's got a big
It's one
Vauxhall
of those,
van, and
it's one of those tragics, isn't it? Must be a tragic. Vauxhall Vivaro, which is the same as
What's up,
Renault
Andrew?
Traffic and
How's it
Nissan
going? Ken, you all right?
Star.
All good, all good.
Good.
I was gonna say you got to go over to Simone's place. It's not too far. Give her a hand.
Yeah, you're
Is that the
relatively
chainsaw, is
close.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's only my neighbour's one. The chain kept on coming off. Pete C is a legend. Yes, he is.
He is absolutely.
Absolute legend. He wouldn't.
Well, in Mark III
be where I am.
Cortic circles, he is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be where I am without him. So
I tell you, quite the character. Him and Chris and the whole gang over there. I love when they're playing the Who on the air guitars and the drums
that
and
was
all
great.
that.
yeah.
How's it going?
So
Mate?
any-
Looking busy?
Oh, Georgia, what you like?
He's deep in the mowers.
What,
Was it a service, Mick, or was that a flip?
Oh, Andrew's got to get the train. Stay warm, Andrew.
Is that a service, Mick, or is that a flip?
It's a flip. It's been set outside in my backyard for about 6 months. So it's one of the first ones to get done.
So when's your mowing season actually start, guys? Next month?
Today. So it's happening now.
Really?
If I can get my mower going within the next week, I'm going to give it a blast.
You got grass growing right now?
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Weather's bad over here.
I'll be out there with a strimmer first, taking down the edges.
We got a nice snow crust on our grass.
Yeah. We won't be cutting until after March.
No, April probably. Yeah.
It's actually growing now. I mean, it has grown over the winter. But all the frost normally sort of holds it back a bit. We've had plenty of that for the last week or two.
You know, if it would rain right now, it wouldn't rain. But if we have precipitation coming down, yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
It would be snow.
Ooh.
It would be snow.
Where'd you get that?
What is that? A gift from Hank?
Homemade.
My mate Hank, yeah.
Wow.
Is it a pressure
I don't know.
gauge?
Hank is quite the philanthropist lately.
To be fair, it did say on it, shipped to USA, shipped to the UK via the USA. I don't know what happened. I think it went to America first.
I figured maybe it'd go to Bruce first.
No, it
via
went
Mexico.
It went to someone in Connecticut, apparently.
Oh, that's the new Canadian province, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's right. I forgot I'm in Canada. Yeah. So.
It's a new Canadian province.
Apparently, it got shipped to some old boy in Connecticut first because he likes to go shopping online and send himself gifts. Didn't it, Hank?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had my my doctor's office, the nurse that she takes our blood pressure and all that and everything. I says, hey, can you how often those blood pressure machines break down on y'all? You know, the hand pump blood pressure machines. How often those break down? She says, we go through like 2 a year. So I'm like,
that's brilliant, man.
Can you get me one? Yeah. So what? Yeah, I think it is.
Take it, that's pressure, not vacuum.
She got me a partial blood pressure machine, with the hand pump and the gauge. And I don't know what I did with it, but I was gonna make me a carb tube like Mick's got.
Hey, Cajun, I actually bought 3 of those pressure bulbs with the check valve in them, but you need a T. All you need is a T, a gauge, and some rubber line, and you can make your own. But it only do pressure, though. It won't do vacuum.
I've got a vacuum gauge in the shed. It sounded like.
But yeah, I found the pressure tester or the blood pressure cuff bulb. It has a shutoff on it. And you could get like 3 of them for like $10 US. So I bought 3 of them, and I'm trying to buy some cheap gauges so I could put together some cheap giveaway pressure testers.
So to be fair, but I know it's not OEM, but to be fair, it's a real good little bit of kit. That is, I had I think it was a Delorto yesterday, and it wasn't letting buy. But when I put it on test and left it, went up to a house, made a cup of coffee, come back here, let him buy. It would let him buy. Yeah. It was being sneaky.
But you know what I found lately, though, especially on generators with the Honda clones, you do the pressure test, and it's better to do them wet. Make sure there's fuel on the needle and everything. Yeah. It makes a heck of a difference, dry versus wet. You test it dry, it'll leak a little bit. Squirt fuel in there where the needle is, it'll hold all day.
Well, I got around it yesterday by just getting a little bit of glass paper. And just sanding the needle ever so slightly. Just put a new face on it, and it sorted it.
Yeah, I saw Bob did that with it, almost like lapping the rubber a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little tiny little touch.
Yep. But I know Stens now makes a replacement for that plastic needle with the rubber tip that's in all the Chonda carbs. It's only like $4, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, that Viton tip needle you talking about?
Yeah, but the ones that come in the Chonda carburetors, a lot of times they'll get grooves in them or they won't last that long. So Stens actually makes one that fits those Chonda carbs and the Honda carbs, and because they're plastic, they're not metal. It's a plastic needle, and it's got that spring inside it where the thing can flex up and down.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, they fail a lot, but I found though if you test them wet, it's a better inkling of how it's going to act when it's full of fuel.
I need to get myself a new. I want to get myself what Conquer's got, a new Stens compression tester. My mom has had it.
Yep. Oh, that should be off to you shortly, Phil. I sent it to you, and then hopefully you could pass on the ornament to Sharon.
Yeah, of course I will. No problem at all, mate.
All right.
No
Thank you.
And email the price.
No. I mean, just by shipping it to Sharon, that takes care of everything. That it saves me $26 extra. You're good.
Well,
It makes it easier. No, seriously, it makes it easier. Instead of spending 52, I'm only spending 26.
Well, you're still 26 out of pocket, so
no, it's all right. It's cool. No worries.
Yes.
Although this is the first month in 8 months I haven't gotten AdSense. I missed it by $3.
Yeah, I think all the views are down at the moment, Ken.
Yeah, they said December into January was a slow video month.
Yeah, all my views are all down.
So Nick, that means you only got about 2,000 pounds instead of like 4,000.
No, 4,500.
There you go.
Yeah, I got mine. I got my check Friday.
Yeah, the 21st is when they usually come out.
Yeah,
mine is.
But like I said, I looked at it this time. I missed it by like $2. I was like, son of a gun.
Mine's maybe up to £9.
My check was $175, and
yeah, usually I get about 130, 150 depending, but I was at 98.15. I was like, are you kidding me?
it was
so no ticky, no laundry this month.
120 in super chats, and the rest was in AdSense. AdSense,
nice.
You know, from the
a lot
ads.
of super chat. Hey, Cajun, did you get your W-2 or whatever, the 1099 yet?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. I'm waiting to get that because I filled out what they call a Schedule C, where I put all my expenses for the year, so that should offset that revenue.
I don't think I'm making enough for them to send me a 1099.
No, they'll send it to you anyway, even if it's $1, they'll still send it to you. But like I said, Stella turned me on to this thing the IRS puts out called a Schedule C. And the Schedule C, you put all your YouTube that you've paid out, your StreamYard fees, postage, stickers, anything that you've done, and it'll offset that income so you don't have to pay tax on it. So that's what I'm going to do.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep. I didn't realize. I thought I had to be like an LLC or S Corp. She goes, nope. She goes, just fill out that Schedule C, and there you go. That's all right.
All right.
Let's see. Everyone's saying hello. Alco flying over Mick's house.
It means Axco.
All right, guys. It's been over 2 hours. I gotta head home and start working on some stuff. At least I got my truck back, so I'm back in business. Andrew, what are you up to, buddy?
I can make longer videos now, so I'm going to start making longer videos now. So I've got 2 videos to go up, which is edit, which is loading to go up now. So should we move on the channel in the next hour or so?
I put, when you started working on Hater, all footage will come out backwards. I think it's because you used the front. Your footage came out backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's because you used. It's probably because you used the front camera.
Watch it as you want.
Yeah, it's probably because you used the front camera on your phone. Because a lot of front cameras.
Oh yeah, the front camera does reverse
backwards.
Imaging. Yeah.
So it looks like you're looking in a mirror on the screen.
Yep.
Yeah, and I've just been sorting my mate's hit bike out. So I've been doing that all day today, doing a tyre on it.
That says you can adjust it in post production. Well, in editing stage, you can just flip your footage.
Lou, if you go to the Facebook Aaron Snowblower page, according to Mr. Briggs, Jason's been commenting on there. As far as I know, he's doing better, but Scott said that he was on the Facebook Aaron Snowthrower page, so you could chime in over there. But I'm hoping he's doing good. That's why I wanted to do the stream, just so that Jason and Christine know that they're in our prayers, and hopefully they're doing better. That's all. All right, guys, I'm gonna hit it. Who do we got later on? We got Rob coming on this afternoon, right?
Yeah, my live stream's on Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
Right. We got Rob. I think
it's 3 p.m. Eastern.
3 p.m. Okay, so 8 p.m. your time, right over there.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. 3 p.m. Eastern.
All right. Yeah. So join Rob and then join Andrew. Everyone else, but Simone, do a video on that with your neighbor. I want to see that thing.
Yeah, will do.
All right, sounds good, everybody. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you on Rob's stream later on. Take it easy. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, guys.